Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And the first thing I want to address, of course, was the request I made at the beginning of the previous video. A video that got 288 likes. Thank you very much. And as a result, episode number 850 will be a PvP special. Because of the current schedule that I'm running, and I'm not going to be changing it anytime soon, I don't think, that video is probably going to be 2 weeks, probably today. So we do have a little bit of time. So the video requesting teams is probably going to be during the weekend, probably on Sunday. At that time, of course, you know what it is. I put a video up. I display all of the monsters that are going to be available. And then you put your teams in the comments of that video, right? I'll go into more detail, of course, maybe on Saturday or something like that. But that is going to be coming up. I've been trying to get a testing video in, and something has always been getting in my way. I do plan on doing it tomorrow. It's going to be Mephisto, Nitro Blaster, and Uglug. That's what I'm planning. I mean, if you have a Megaton tank, you don't need Denial. A consequence to this is that even though I do plan on doing another video before the actual PvP special, and I will use the names in that video to say they're going to be available, I am going to start doing some leveling on individuals who are probably not going to make it into a testing video, and I will probably just tell you who that's going to be probably during the video. So just so you know, I am going to be doing some leveling. I have actually leveled somebody for one of the teams in today's episode too, so I'll mention that when we get there. Just to let you know, we are going to do it. You did your thing, now it's my turn to do my thing. So that video will probably be on Sunday. So we still have a lot of time to throw teams in there. So if you want to get something together and throw them in there, that's fine. I do have a request. If you're going to do multiple teams, please put them in one comment. I had some incidences in the last one where somebody asked for I think it was 15 or 20 teams, and each one of them was a different comment. I mean, I love the interaction in terms of YouTube. It just makes it a little difficult to figure out which category you fit in. The ones I usually use. All right, so let's move on to other stuff. I'm just going to go to the news because we have a bunch of little things. And this is a great place to start. They're having a deal. Ruin slots cost 50% less. I've already unlocked a few very key ones. I have more to go, but very well timed. I mentioned that I actually have problems with this, but these problems are going to be resolved. They're going to be expensive, but they're going to be resolved. So if you have some monsters who are being held back by slot issues, now is your time. You're not going to get a better deal than this. All right, and we have relics in Monsterwood again. So just go and watch videos, and you never know. Those bronzes, you get enough of them, you might just get a diamond. If you get a lot of them, golds are going to be fairly common, silvers as well. But yeah, you might get a diamond. I did it in video more than once. They're having a top monsters breeding event. Yeah, anybody else's temples in cooldown? Because mine is. Anyway, you might notice the individual in the background is actually Synapticus, right? And they were actually pretty nice about this one. They actually wrote it all out in text for us, too. So you can see the combination. They also have a joker here, so you can substitute the individual on the right of the combination, and you can get a monster, or you might get Synapticus, right? So he's possible for all these combinations, but these other individuals are really good, too. Now, I don't have Positron, so that's actually kind of the one I'm going for, even though I have two of the jokers for other combinations. Because, like I said, I don't have him. So I would like to have him. Mind you, the others are very good too. Hibernia is a Megaton tank. Mind you, you would have to get it to rank 1 in order to get the Megaton. So, I mean, you'd have to use Cells or Elementium. It's not Forsaken, so you can do that. Definitely a very useful one individual down there. But these are very good. All of these combinations are good. But like I said, my temple's on cooldown because of what we just had there before, which didn't work out for me. I didn't get anything, just saying. But anyway, yeah, it's really nice that they actually wrote it all out. And of course, this will get you maze coins. Kind of a useful thing. And of course, we have a new challenge. This is associated with LazarBeam, and that special relic, which is really good for him. The great thing about this is it is yet another opportunity to get cells of him. So this is very, very welcome. Probably the first thing we're going to be looking at. All right, so that is actually actually it's right up here. I'm just going to click up here. All right, and here we have the LazarBeam Equipment Challenge. All right, so you can see there's relic chests there, and you can see the artifact on the end here. Let's take a quick look at this one. All right, the perks of it. After damaging with a skill, deals 3,435 points of magic damage to 2 damaged enemies. Oh, to damage enemies, and of course 2 uses. Of course, that's for a level 1. You can take it up to level 40, which means that damage is going to be a lot more. So that's pretty nice right there. And you also have, when the turn starts, increases the wearer's power. Once again, you level it up, and that's going to be a lot more. So his first 2 attacks are going to be extra powerful. So how many people are going to get there? I know I'm not. However, I am very happy to see 50 cells sitting in here. Very, very nice. I also wouldn't mind getting to the 40 silver relic chests. That would be kind of good. There's 2 gold here, but I don't think I'm going to get that way. Personally, I really do want the 50 cells. We got 4 days to do this. It is going to cost gems, to move it along and such like that. But, that's just the way it is. I don't think that the avatar is probably going to cost very much. So I think it's going to be like the bronze chests and then get to the rest of it, So we are getting opportunities to get him. Because remember, if you complete your dailies, you've been getting 3 for him. So I believe I have 18 at the moment. I haven't gotten today's yet because I need PvP wins. I'm hoping my viewers are going to be helping me with that. So this is good. More of this would be better. And as I understand it, there's going to be another mini maze next week for Forsaken cells. I don't know who it's going to be. I am hoping for Thundir personally because I have 100 of his cells. So give me 20 and I can rank them up. That's the one I'm closest to at the moment, with the exception of Centurion, who I'm 9 short on, but I don't expect to see that again for quite a while. All right, and what else do we have here? Of course, we have the maze. Let's go into the Magic Within maze. All right, hopefully everybody got LazarBeam on the limited path. He was more expensive than I was expecting. I didn't count it all, but I think it was probably something like 4,400. So I didn't get him until the next day. I went for him immediately when I could, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to save up for a little while to get that last couple there. But did get him. It is probably going to cut into the cost of what I can get during the 30% discount tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow will be the 30% discount. When is that going to happen? Well, my time, it's going to be noon Eastern Standard Time in the United States. However, if you want to track it yourself, the top corner over there, top left, where it says 2 days, 13 hours, and 21 minutes, when that comes to 1 day, 18 hours, 00, that's when it starts. So you have an hour from that point. Work that out in terms of what time that's going to be for you. But that will be the 30% discount. Try to get as many of his cells as you can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get very much. I doubt I'm going to be able to rank him up. But you know what? I'm going to try to get as many as I can, because getting him to rank 1, especially him, considering how powerful he gets at that point, would be really, really nice. And of course, after that event is done, as I understand, on Saturday we are heading for a race. I didn't see any information about the individual at the center of it, but I'm pretty sure we can bet that he's Forsaken. I'm just going to throw that out there and say, yeah, he's probably Forsaken. Because unfortunately, that has been the pattern for everything. Except for the progressives. I'll say that. Most of the progressives, we've been okay with that. It's just that mazes and races, yeah, they've pretty much been Forsaken. And I think that is about everything. I mentioned down here, notice it's all cleared out here because I got a whole bunch of relic chests. I'm going to save them up, as many as I can, and then we'll do another open up. Hopefully I can get another diamond. That would be good. And I can't think of anything else going on at the moment. So we should probably just move on. Unfortunately, we're not moving on to a war. This one actually just kind of started not too long ago. We had one before, and we got destroyed. Oh, utterly and completely destroyed. So, yeah, we're hoping for better this time. Yeah, better. I know one of my viewers was actually a member of the other team, and I made it clear that, oh, yeah, you guys are destroying us. We were just, it was a matter of like I did one fight with the way in the end got destroyed, and I said, okay, I'll just do a couple of mock ones, I'm going to get destroyed. And yeah, they were way stronger than us. Way stronger than us. But hopefully this one will be a little bit more mellow. Unfortunately, we're still stuck in that, the new league and the 8-hour cooldown thing. So, yeah, I want to get out of that, but you don't want to lose, right? You want to win. So we'll see how that works out. And at the moment, we have a kind of like truncated race because we are an individual short. Actually, in a way, we're more than one individual short because we do have people who are extremely inactive. So I hope we can fill those slots before the race. That would be very nice. We've covered everything, I believe. So let's do PvP. All right, and let's go in here. Because, I actually do need PvP wins, and I need to remember to go get the... we did some of this. I need to remember to go get my cells, right? All right, so we're obviously not doing the team up the middle. That's for sure. Okay, so I got some tough teams here. There wasn't as many as usual, but I think we did work some stuff out here. All right, so let's begin. And of course, before I begin, I would like to sincerely apologize to our first team suggester. I'm really sorry for what I'm about to do to your name. Our first team today was suggested by Enoch Oluslowa. I tried. Enoch wanted to see. We're starting over here in fire, and this is going to be Bram. And next, we're going over to magic. And this is going to be... Where is... Maybe he's hanging out with the hive. There he is. Buzzkill. And finally, once again, in fire, we have... Nova. Alright, so we obviously have a fairly strong team here. Do I want to try this team over here? I might be asking for it. Nova is fast. But, I don't know if we're going to get a tough team at this trophy count. So let's try this one over here. Like I said, we do have some strong individuals. It really depends on what they have, right? Which isn't very much. It's a good, solid team if it had better stuff. Mind you, the Coro Brutalis has got some good health on there. But, all right, let's go. It's just, I think they're in a lot of trouble. All right, obviously, I'm going to begin with this one to activate some cooldowns. All right, you do not bleed in the front, so I'm going to focus on others. Let's see. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I have to kill the Coro Brutalis, don't I? Because I'm using single target attacks. All right, so we're just going to... I'm pretty sure he's going to be dead at the end. Yeah, he's going to be dead. Boom, okay. Well, your tank is gone now. All right, why don't we do this for some guard down? Some extra burning. Okay, Scrap Warrior didn't want the guard down. Here's a good question. Well, deactivating, you know what? Where is it? Yeah, disabling the traits sound like a really good idea. All right, what are you going to do? Yeah, because I'm about to possess you. Okay, let's... Oh, that's right, you don't have any stamina. You're dead. And let's face it, you're probably dead too. But let's just take care of that. Okay, so that worked out all right. And a spin. I could use some maze coins. Okay, that'll do. By the way, you're looking especially dignified today. Yes, I am spreading it on thick because I want maze coins. All right, so let's move on to our second team. Our second team today was suggested by Azan Doha. And Azan wanted to see, for some reason, I guess it's a difficulty added, but the rest of it is very strong, by the way. Let's see. Oh, I think I missed him. Yeah, there he is. Splashy. All right, it gets better. It gets better. And something momentous happens here, too. All right, we're going with magic next. And this is going to be Jello. Now, this last one is kind of what's going to be happening to a degree. So I'm going to put him in and just talk about it. All right, so we're going with light. And this was an individual who was 60. So for this, I kind of leveled him up. I probably shouldn't have put as much into him as I did because I had 2 ruin slots unlocked. And I'm thinking, why did I really do that? I'm not really sure. So this is going to be Lycherium. I took the name Jin because it was suggested in the feeding, and I didn't really see any else that really grabbed me. So I figured, okay, I'll make him a Jin. So here's the thing. I have a lot of denials who are still sitting at 60, who are probably not going to get, testing videos. I wouldn't really do that as much. The thing about it is, denial is kind of extremely overpowered on the adventure map. There are some I want to do that with, but I think I may just level a bunch of them, and then kind of figure out what I'm going to do with them. So I'm going to do that before I make the video that lists everybody. So they'll be in there. But I am going to go through there. There's some other individuals in there I should probably level up. Who, again, I'm never probably going to put in a video. Am I ever going to put Wolfgang in a video? No, I'm not. So I might as well just level them to 100, right? It's like that. There are some that I do want to do that with, that I want to have interaction and stuff. But there are some who are just kind of basic. Denial, most of it is just, I'm going to corrupt everyone. I'm going to stun everyone. There's not a lot of creativity in there. In some cases there are, but I figure in a case like this, yeah, I'll just level him and that way I can use him. Besides, I was short on teams. All right, well anyway, let's see what these guys can do here. I mean, I put some speed on him, but it's not outrageous, that kind of thing, because I don't know how often I'm going to use him. I mean, the thing about it is, when I use him over Corruptus, because the thing about it, he's got that dodge area, which is kind of useful, All right, let's see what we have here. All right, we're going to be doing, I think he does, I don't even remember. I looked at his skills earlier today. I think it was, I don't even remember. I guess we'll just throw something in there. I just don't want to mess with a Prince Charmless. And I think that what we have over here wouldn't be tough enough. Yeah, let's just going to pick 3 more. Let's pick 3 more. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? The one on the left may be a little bit too easy. Positron. I don't know what he does. I don't want to mess with him. Hey, there's a Temerian. You know what there also is? There's a refresh button. All right, now, obviously, I have to go with these. And I'm going up the middle. Yeah, I don't see a Megaton tank. Mind you, that is going to be a... Actually, hold on a minute about that. I have to take the team on the right. Because these guys are just, they're too strong. Yeah, I have to take the team on the right. I'm going to have to deal with the Centurium. The good thing about him is he's 100, which means if I remove the Megataunt, it'll be better, right? All right, so let's do this. All right, now what do you do again? Okay, possession. Okay, I don't think anyone's immune to that. Can you remove negative side effects? Okay, that's the control one, right? Removes positive and negative status effects from one enemy, applies possession. That's a good question. Well, he's still a Megaton tank at that point. You know what? I'm going to do that. This is dangerous, but I really want to get him out of the mix. All right, so he's not a Megaton tank anymore. He can't do that anymore, and he's on my side. Let me think about this now. Oh, you got that. That's a problem. He gave himself double damage. Giving Steak double damage would have been a much better idea. But I'm not giving you any suggestions. Let me see. Oh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Double damage on Jello. This is really going to hurt. Oh, yeah. I guess that's the reason he was there, right? Okay, and what did you... Oh, you set yourself on fire. That's all kinds of wonderful. I can't do that. Heavy light damage, sunburn, and evasion on himself. All right, I was advised to take that one, even though apparently he's dodging. He's group dodging now? Okay. Oh, because he gave us, the Centurion gave us good buffs and gave himself a bad one. That's what it was. All right. Let's see. Painful stream? Sure, why not? Okay, searching for the light. That's really a buff. I can't possess him again, so I'm just going to charge and let him handle this. Oh, release neighbor. Removes all negative stats effects, gives 100%, removes 100%, gives an extra turn. Why is that doing damage to him? Oh, no, it's like a heal, but I'm targeting him, but it won't really heal him. I mean, he doesn't need it. All right, major essence. I mean, it's great if it was later in a fight and he was like low on stamina and maybe low on health, but I mean, at that point, he doesn't really need it. Okay, well, that was painful for them. And boom. Another ruin. All right, so let's go with our third team for today. Our third team today was suggested by Termology. And Termology gave me two teams. I chose the first one. You know, it's interesting. The last two individuals gave me two teams that were very similar to each other. That's kind of the reason I chose the first one here. All right, I'll talk about that in detail in a moment. All right, let's see. Let's begin with, in water, Ursula. Next, we're staying in water. And this is going to be, oh, there he is, Finn. And then we're going over to Earth. And this is going to be Geb. All right, so obviously we've got a pretty strong team here. We're going to be freezing. Let's see. Eek. I don't think the team on the right would be a good idea. Team up the middle doesn't have any denial. Yeah, I can't freeze the mountain there, but still, that's just... We got a Megaton tank there, so not really... We got some strong individuals on the left. You know, the highest level guys I have two 105, so I think that's probably a good match. I'm curious as to whether or not he's going to go first or not. He's not. Oh, actually, there's support speed. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's a bad day for Geb coming. Okay, so what did you do to him? Bleeding. Okay, you gave him bleeding. All right, let's go with freezing and drowning. Oops, somebody didn't want that. Uh-oh, he took his Megataunt off. If I do this, I get rid of him. Sounds like a plan. Unfortunately, his cooldowns were active. That is really bad. Okay, let's see. Remove. And then Mega Freeze. Uh-oh, you resisted that. That ain't good. No, that's bad. Ouch. Okay, finish them. Okay, he's got some problems over here. Double your health pool. Alright, let's think. Low tides. 2 turns. Alright, we're going to try the freeze again. Okay, he took the freeze that time. Alright, he also took some death. Yippee! Even though that stopped being something a long time ago. That reminds me, I'm going to have to hatch him too. I am so behind. And I'm actually running into space issues again too. Alright, so... Please? Maze coins? Please. Okay. Hey, that begging thing kind of works, huh? All right. Ouch up the middle. Our fourth and final team today was suggested by the Gaming Deer. And the Gaming Deer also gave me two teams. And the first team had Ursula and Finn in it. It had one other on it, right? And it also, well, let's go with this team first. This is the second team, and this one has a theme. And you can probably guess who the first member of this team is going to be by me going over to Spirit so that I can grab... He's hiding. Dave. Next, we're going over to Darkness. Okay, I don't know why I thought he was Darkness, but he's actually Metal, and of course that's going to be Porky. All right, and finally, this one's in Darkness. This one's in Darkness, and we're going with Cleo. Well, this is obviously a very strong team, so let's see what we can do here. I'm pretty confident we could take the team up the middle. I am. I just don't think that would be very sporting. I don't like the idea of doing the team over here, even though I believe ISIL doesn't become a Megaton tank until 115. Let's just try again. All right, let's see. Let's see. Up the middle? Up the middle looks kind of tricky. I guess it really depends on the speeds, although I think we have 2 denials there. Which means we probably don't have a damage dealer. Well, you know what? The team on the left is very dangerous, mostly because of Myrak. If Myrak does something really bad, like maybe evade on everybody, I think that's a pretty good match right there because it could go very badly for us. And they can do damage because there's Curse there. All right, now she's actually pretty fast there. But that does mean that Cleo is going to get hit. Is that all you did? Stun. Okay, that's fine. And removes 100% of stamina and applies Curse. Oh, did you dodge? Oh no, it was Reflect. It was Reflect. Did you get the... No, okay. Alright, let's see. Who do I really want dead? At this point? Yeah... I really, really want you... Okay. Oh, you don't have enough stamina to do that now. Oh, that's a big problem. All right. You don't have Curse. You do now. All right, let me see. Who's going? Okay, that's a problem. Talika has already done her big problem. I do not want Pure Seed to go. Oh, that's ugly. What is this one again? Stamina to us. How's our stamina looking? I can't see. Okay, he's all right. She's good enough. She's good enough. All right, so I'm going to go with this one for the stamina leak and the drowning. Okay, that's not good. That's a problem. Okay, now you have Death's Door. Who's going? Okay, I really want you dead. If there's one thing I don't want is what she can do. Alright, let's see. You still have your Mega Taunt on. I don't think you're losing it until next round. So, Curse for everybody? Oh, that's right, you were possessed. It doesn't matter, you did something else. Alright. We do have a stamina issue here, though. Ah, that's not good. Damage mirror. Ugh, that's a big problem. So why don't we do something that doesn't have damage? Okay, this is an issue. Do we have... Well, you know, it's light damage and it isn't really going to hurt anybody, so I wanted to heal. Boom, you're dead. Good. I wanted to do a little bit of healing over here. And by the way, just refresh your Megaton. Alright, and why don't we just take your stamina away? Alright, and a little bit of Death Door for you. Alright. That worked out good. So let's go and do a little spin here. Please! Please, Maze Coins! Please! Okay, I guess I was going too far. But I don't mind a couple of runes and Maze Coins. He did good by me. That's fine. And that's us done. Now, the maze is still going. There's going to be a 30% discount tomorrow, unless, of course, they change it. I'm always going to say that, just in case. If you want to go by time zone, it's going to be noon for me. I'm Eastern Daylight Time, pardon me, Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And if you want to go by just the event, it's going to be the 1 day, 18-hour mark, 00. So it's going to go into the 17, and that's going to be your hour right there. So if you've been saving them up, that's when you want to use them right there. Try to get as many cells as you can because there are ways of doing it. And that reminds me, I'm going to do this right now because otherwise I'm going to forget. So there's my, I think that's 21 for me right there. I think that's 21. So that's 21, and then hopefully 50 from this event up here. That's going for 4 days. It's got 3.5 days at the time of recording. Remember that. There is a breeding event going on right now. There's some good monsters in there. But if you're like me, well, my guy's still in cooldown over here for another day and 18 hours, and I have no intention of doing that just to get some epics and rares. I mean, I did try one. It just came up as a, I think that came up as a rare, a 22-hour one. So that's what that is down there for me. I may get a chance to try again once or twice. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.